Hello, welcome to Kelowna, British Columbia. Today this video I'm going to be talking about renting versus owning. So this has been in the news a lot lately, so I want to break it down for you using where I live. So I currently rent this unit for $2,500 a month, and that is a lot, but it works up to $30,000 a year. Now to buy the same unit in this complex, ones have just sold here for $800,000. So let's break down the numbers, okay? $2,500, $30,000 a year versus paying $800,000. So I just checked mortgage rates this morning, so it's important to know what the costs of buying are, and especially the non-recoverable costs of owning, which is something that not many people are talking about. So to buy this unit, if you put $160,000 down, 20%, your mortgage is going to be $640,000. Okay, at 6.3% interest, your payment is going to be about $4,200 a month. Okay, that's just the mortgage. Now, strata in this building is $400. Property taxes, $400. Strata insurance and regular insurance is another $200. So that means your costs are $1,000 before your mortgage. So roughly $5,200 to own the exact same unit after you've shelled out a $160,000 down payment. So just think about that for a second. I'm living for half the price that my neighbor who just bought a unit is. Half the price at today's rates. Now breaking this down a little bit further, let's take a look at the non-recoverable costs. Now people are going to argue with me and say, wow, Corey, you're not going to get the appreciation, you're not going to get your mortgage paid down, you're losing money, you're burning your money in rent. Well, to that I say this. Think about the portion of your payment that is non-recoverable. That is your property taxes, your strata, your insurance, and your mortgage interest. You add up all that cost on this property, it's $3,300 a month. Okay? That's $3,300 a month just for the interest, right? So add that to the cost of the non-recoverable, which was the strata, the property taxes, and the mortgage insurance, which was $1,000. So $1,000 added to the mortgage interest of $3,300, you're at $4,300 of non-recoverable costs every month. Okay, you're only gaining a little bit in the principal pay down, and I could strongly argue I don't think this building is going to go to $1 million, or this unit is going to go to $1 million anytime soon. Although I could be wrong. The market has been pretty crazy. So basically at $4,300 of non-recoverable cost, I look at it this way. So I subtract that by my rent of $2,500. That means I have $1,800 extra to spend at the end of every month than the person who's owning this. Okay? Plus the $160,000 down payment. So now where am I going with this? It's economically cheaper to rent. I break it down to a buy-rent ratio. Essentially, if the buy-rent ratio is 15 or lower, it makes sense to buy. If it's higher than 15, it makes sense to rent. How are we figuring that out? In this case, it's $800,000, the purchase price, divided by the annual cost of rent, which is $30,000. If you do the math on that, it's a ratio of about 27. So it is strongly in the territory of being a renter's market here in Kelowna. Now, a lot of the parts of the country, fit into this category. Now, what's the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is home ownership has become very expensive. People are bleeding cash on their mortgages. People took out a huge amount of debt in 2021, 2022. They may quickly be forced to sell or rent. So all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with renting. I've been renting here now. I'm on my 4th year of renting, and honestly, I've never been happier with the situation. I take the money that I save on this and I reinvest it in commercial in other provinces. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to be hosting a summit here on October the 14th to 16th. We're going to be talking specifically about scenarios like this, cash flow crunches for investors, and why we need more landlords in this country. We desperately need more landlords who are going to provide housing like this, because I believe townhouses are the future for families, single families in Canada. So I want to thank you for watching this short video. I want to thank my son Ty for helping me with it, and we'll see you in the next video, everybody.